Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Tomorrow night from Toronto, Canada, we're going to be having NXT Heatwave. So, I'm going to give y'all my 2024 NXT Heatwave predictions. What's your predictions for Heatwave? Let me know down in the comments section below. Don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop my next video. And without further ado, let's get to our first match of the card will be taking place on the pre-show, as we have Carmen Pekovic teaming up with Ariana Grace to take on JC Jane and Jasmine Nix in a tag team match. And these two teams have been going at it for the last few weeks down in NXT. And honestly, I think it's going to be a decent pre-show match. It'll probably go 8 to 10 minutes, as most of them do. And I really feel like JC Jane and Jasmine Nix have been more on a roll than Carmen Pekovic and Ariana Grace. Sure, these two teams will tear down the house. There's no denying that. It's an NXT PLE. I expect nothing less. And at the same token, I think that JC Jane and Jasmine Nix are going to walk out with the win. So I pick JC Jane and Jasmine Nix to win the pre-show match. Our second match of the card will be for the NXT Tag Team Championship, as the champions, Nathan Frazier and Axiom, will defend against Chase U, which is Andre Chase and Duke Hudson. Now, I do think that these two teams are going to bring it. I think that Nathan Frazier and Axiom are on a very good tag team run after taking the belts off of Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin, and then defeating the OC in the title defense. Now, this is a new team for them. This is going to be a different type of team. This is not going to be a powerhouse type team, even though they have Duke Hudson. I will give them that for Chase U. But I think that these two teams are going to bring it. I think Chase U is going to dominate a lot of this match. I think Duke Hudson is going to dominate a lot of this match. It's great to see that he's going to be getting a spotlight. But at the end of the day, I think the high-flying ability of Nathan Frazier and Axiom are just going to be too much. Not to mention, I don't think they're ready to lose the NXT Tag Team titles yet. So, my prediction, Nathan Frazier and Axiom retain. The third match on the card will be for the NXT Women's North American Championship, as the champion, Kalani Jordan, will defend against Sol Ruca. Now, I like this matchup. It's the scrappy, high-flying underdog champion, Kalani Jordan, and she's going to be facing the big, powerful Sol Ruca, who is very good at strength, speed, agility, charisma, everything you want in a WWE superstar. Now, do I think Sol Ruca deserves to be Women's North American Champion? Yes. She has all the credentials, she has all the ability, all the charisma, but at the same token, I do think this is going to be a very back and forth affair. I do think that Sol Ruca is probably going to dominate most of this matchup, and I think Kalani Jordan, the scrappy fighter, is going to hang in there, and I just don't think that Kalani Jordan's NXT Women's North American Championship reign is ready to end. Honestly, she just won the belt about a month ago, and she's the first ever NXT Women's North American Champion. So with that being said, I think Kalani Jordan is going to defeat Sol Ruca and retain the NXT Women's North American Championship. Our fourth match on the card will be for the NXT North American Championship. As the champion, Obafemi will defend against Wes Lee. And the stipulation in this match, if Obafemi defeats Wes Lee will not get another NXT North American title chance as long as Obafemi is champion. And honestly, this is another one of those David versus Goliath matchups. You've got the high-flying challenger in Wes Lee, who is hell-bent on getting back the NXT North American Championship, a belt in which he never lost. And you have the dominant Obafemi that has destroyed every single opponent that has stepped in his path. And he's held the belt for about 4 or 5 months now. And I still think Obafemi is not ready to surrender the North American Championship. I mean, the path of destruction that he has carved and the way that he has gone about doing it has set him up to be a perfect monster in NXT. And that's exactly what they need right now. Somebody like Obafemi to come in and just dominate and manhandle everybody that they put in his path. And I think that Obafemi is going to be way too powerful for Wes Lee. I do think Wes Lee is going to get his shots in every now and again. But I think at the end of the day, Obafemi's going to drop Wes Lee. Obafemi is going to retain the NXT North American Championship. Our 5th match on the card will be for the NXT Women's Championship, as the champion, Roxanne Perez, will defend against Lola Vice. Now, I will say first and foremost, this is the only match on the card that I don't like. And I just feel like Lola Vice doesn't really deserve a title opportunity, and I don't feel like she's ready for one right now. She was in a rivalry with Shayna Baszler for a couple of months, and outside of that, nothing really notable for Lola Vice. Like, I'm not saying Roxanne shouldn't be defending the belt here, because she definitely should be. But there are women on the roster that are definitely capable of giving Roxanne a bigger fight, a better fight, a more box office draw fight. And the first person that comes to mind for me is Lash Legend. I'm not even going to lie. I think Roxanne Perez and Lash Legend should have been here. But hearsay or nearsay. When it comes to this match, I do think that Lola Vice is going to catch Roxanne Perez off guard. I think she's going to have the upper hand in the beginning of the match. Roxanne might try to retreat because of the high kicking ability of Lola Vice. But at the end of the day, I don't see Roxanne Perez losing the NXT Women's Championship, at least not at Heatwave. So, with that being said, I think that Roxanne Perez is going to defeat Lola Vice and retain the NXT Women's Championship. And now, for the main event of the evening. For the NXT Championship, the champion, Trick Williams, will defend in a fatal 4-way match against Javon Evans, Ethan Page, and Shawn Spears. And honestly, I do think Javon Evans at some point down the road does deserve a one-on-one match for the NXT Championship. But this match is going to be great. This match is going to be off the chain. These 4 men are going to tear it up. You have not been able to keep Javon Evans and Shawn Spears apart for weeks now, and it's going to culminate into this match. All Ego Ethan Page found a way to get into this match to get a second opportunity at the NXT Championship. And the odds have been stacked once again against Trick Williams, who does not have to be decided in the pinfall to lose the championship. Same as a triple threat match. Fatal 4-way, champion's advantage goes out the window here. Javon Evans can win the NXT Championship by pinning Shawn Spears. Ethan Page can win the NXT Championship by pinning Javon Evans. These things can happen. Trick Williams could just be laid out for a minute or two outside the ring, and next thing you know, the NXT title is gone. These are possibilities that could happen tomorrow night at Heatwave. Do I think they're going to happen? No. No. What I think is going to happen, I think Trick Williams is going to go in there, he's going to whoop that trick, and he's going to walk out NXT champion. So, my prediction, Trick Williams retains. That was my 2024 NXT Heatwave predictions. What's your predictions for NXT Heatwave tomorrow night on the Peacock from Toronto? Let me know down in the comments section below, because that's what it's there for. And I will be having more content coming this week, as we've got a whole list of videos just made for y'all. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and if you've made it all the way to the end of the video, go smash that subscribe button so you could be notified of when I drop my next video. And if you want to see some more of me, Nikki D, then go click on another one of my videos and go give it a watch, because it's a great time when you're hanging out with Nikki D. Other than that, I've been Nikki D. This has been the Nikki D channel, and I hope all of y'all amazing people have a wonderful weekend. Bye, y'all.